Welcome to Oz's Online Gym. I'm Oz. So another cardio day, and I'm going to talk about how to start a diet or how to change your diet, how to make better choices. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of videos about this where people with all their good intentions will come in front of a whiteboard with their markers, tell you need to eat this many calories. Some of them will do even based on your calories. They'll even give you a full meal plan. They'll say for breakfast eat oatmeal, egg whites, or eat this eggs, this cheese, whatever. That's cool and all, but a very big point or a very big important point is getting forgotten here, and it's the fact that you've already been eating for the last many years of your life. It's not like you're starting to eat for the first time in your life today and you're just trying to pick what to eat. Let's say you're 30 years old. You've been eating for the last 30 years every day. Certain foods, different foods. Maybe you've been eating the same food for a very long time now, but either way, chances are you're eating something very different than what they're telling you. So what do? Do you just change what you're eating that day, and from the next morning on you start with a completely different meal plan? Well, it may not work, because first of all, even if you like the same things, it's going to feel awkward, because if you're used to your own set schedule and all of a sudden you're eating these completely different foods, you're not going to be efficient in preparing them. It's going to take longer. Then you may end up saying, this is taking too long, I can't deal with this, and leave it. Or it could be something completely different where you don't even like the foods, or maybe you've never had them before. You start trying them on. If you've been eating cereal or bagels every morning, when all of a sudden somebody tells you, okay, now you're going to start eating plain oatmeal, that's not going to taste good. Again, you're going to say, the food was horrible, I didn't do it. So here's what I would recommend. Here's lunch. Maybe you have been eating burgers and fries for lunch. Fine. Instead of the beef burger, maybe change it to a grilled chicken sandwich. And instead of the fries, maybe get the fries for the first day, so it's not that huge of a difference. But over time, change those fries to maybe a salad. Or maybe you've already been eating salads, but you don't see a positive change because the dressing you've been using is worse than what you've been eating the rest of the day in terms of calories. So what you could do, still get your salad, get it the way you want, but instead of that dressing, pick a lower calorie option. Maybe use olive oil and vinegar and lemon juice. Or if you want to completely eliminate the olive oil, just use vinegar and lemon juice. But that of course depends on the kind of meal plan you're on. Like if you're doing something low fat, that would work. If you're doing keto, I'd venture to say that would work too, because the whole idea of keto, the high fat part is getting, or the calorie part is getting forgotten in keto, but that's a different video, a different conversation. You can make these simple adjustments to fit that new diet to you. Do not try to fit yourself into a new diet. There's no reason for that. The diet has to work for you, not the other way around. Any diet will work. The problem is we have free will, which means we can choose to not like and thus not eat what's offered on that diet. That means you don't have diet adherence. If you don't stick to a diet, it's not working. Doesn't matter what your next door neighbor says. Doesn't matter what Karen at work says. They may have been on keto, work for them, great. But if you don't like fatty foods, that's not gonna work for you. For example, yesterday on my channel I posted my typical breakfast, which involves eggs or egg whites with shredded cabbage. And it worked for me. I like it. I like the taste of it. If you don't like cabbage, I'm talking about actually not liking it, as opposed to you've never tried it in your life and then just calling it gross, then you're an idiot. But you've actually tasted something once, you don't like it, stop. You don't need to force yourself to eat anything you don't want to. Pick something that will give you a similar result, but you'll actually enjoy doing. That's it.